Did somebody just crack open a beer?
No, but
All right, bright and early,
say
let's
it's
get
beer.
started.
Like, I need my caffeine. God damn it.
All right, and like I mentioned, we won't have Wolf and Myriad. He's finally feeling better, so in the near future, he'll be joining us again. So that's
good.
exciting.
I missed him.
He just unfortunately made plans when he heard we weren't having the session at first.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fine.
All right, so just in case you all didn't read it, this episode is going to be called The Storm. Primer for it, it's been nearly 3 weeks since the announcement of the corporate takeover by Weyland-Yutani. The repairs on the ship that Hannah had instated ground to a halt because you don't have proper replacement parts. Assuming you would have been trying to be in contact with Liz Evans, since she kind of orchestrated this takeover, she would assure you that she'll be arriving soon to properly Christian the buyout, and she plans to bring some necessary backlogged supplies, including parts to finish repairs on the Prism. She also promises that this visit will be worthwhile for all of the Devil's Peak staff.
Mm-hmm.
So
The question then is, knowing that you still have to do shipments, would you have moved the Prism off of our landing pad?
Yeah.
Because we probably don't want it in the way, right?
I mean, for all Sorensen's faults, he has that kind of foresight when it comes to that.
Get it at least out of the way.
Yeah.
As well as pick up the lifter that they left behind when doing the little bunny hop.
So we will assume for this session that good old Bolt will just be continuing to help with repairs on the ship where he can, because I know he was very adamant about ensuring that he was gonna be overseeing how those repairs went.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Zoe, is there anything you would like to share with the class that you discovered while they were all off finding a new ship?
Oh no.
Class.
All right. Where are we now exactly? Like what place?
I don't know. Where do you guys like to hang out and have your meetings and stuff?
We have him on the landing pad.
Well, you would know that today is also the day that good old Lissa Evans is supposed to arrive.
Anyways, I have news. Kind of a bad news.
Oh shit. Lay it on me.
No.
I find out that our Joes, the update they've received also contain a secret directive, and it will be activated when there's a very specific biocontainment breach.
Well, since we know about it, is there any way to disable it?
I don't know, like, I can try, but I only found out, like, I had to hack them twice to find this out.
Yeah, I think you tried Apollo and then went to find an actual Joe to hack.
Yeah.
So hold on, what is this? What is this contingency? What does it actually entail?
Well, I don't think it's a coincidence that you guys also find some biocontaminant in the ship.
But what would the Joes be required to do in the event of... Well, what we can assume is that shit we found on that hunk of junk. What are they gonna do to us? Just gonna lock down everything, or?
Yeah, some kind of medical lockdown protocol.
I think that might be their prior directive now, instead of the normal one.
Well, Sean, what do we know about the company from our previous endeavors?
As if you could forget.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about us.
You're damn right they don't.
I don't like this.
That's why I wouldn't trust that Lisa woman with my car keys. Let
So
alone
what you're
my-
telling me, Zoe, is that we prevented that horrible update from happening thanks to some magic from Hannah, I think? And,
Oh, no. This update does exist.
Oh.
It's like, what?
So now
They are already updated, all of them, I think.
Oh, Christ.
How did they do that? I thought we prevented it.
No, this was the update from those tapes that you guys got that
Yeah.
had the functionality
Ah,
updates.
god damn it!
Yeah, it's supposed to be the official update, but apparently they're hiding something.
Oh, fucking hell. We should have done a virus scan on those tapes.
Yeah.
Too bad Norton Soft went out of
Oh.
McAfee. I mean, McAfee went out of business decades ago.
Malware bites is still a thing.
Actually, let's see. Hana will get Adam. Will call upon Adam to speak with her in private.
Yeah, okay. And so I follow her. I'm like, what is it?
She takes you back into the room, puts a big, metallic, sealed suitcase on the table for you.
What's in this?
Biological samples, viral and otherwise, including a jar of what's referred to as black goo. This is for you to claim as your own when it comes time for the company staff coming down.
All right. Suppose holding on to this could be useful. Don't want anything into those Weyland-Yutani fucks' hands. Well, is there anywhere we can put this where you don't think they'll spot it?
That is up to you. However, I have a directive that I'm supposed to protect any and all samples associated. As long as it does not contradict that directive, I can do whatever you want.
All right. Well, I suppose hide it somewhere. I suppose go and take this and hide it somewhere safe. Somewhere those Weyland-Yutani bastards won't try to look when they come here. We need to keep this out of their hands.
I would suggest, then in that case, you hide it away from my eyes, so I'm not in the knowledge of how it got there. Or where.
Yeah, suppose that makes sense. I'll hide it somewhere.
I understand, Adam, and I'm going to state this very plainly. My programming has you as a higher priority than anything else. However, directives can get added in, and they can create conflicts. I do not know what Weyland-Yutani will aim to do with me.
Well, you're a tough bot. Let's just hope you should be able to stay on our side if time comes.
You're kind of staticky.
Oh, I am staticky.
Yeah.
Okay, here, let me repeat that. Well, you're a tough bot. If any Weyland-Yutani with you, you'll kick their ass, right?
That is not my priority. Your safety and servitude to you is. I hope this is appropriate for those functions.
Yeah, well, sure it will be. And I take the briefcase and I sort of say, thanks for this. And I go to hide it.
Keep them safe.
I will.
Hidden.
Yeah, you probably should just handcuff it to your wrist.
Just some paperwork in this one. Why is it handcuffed to you? Paperwork.
It's very important paperwork.
Paperwork that must be near me at all times.
There is also a matter of a lab that is hidden on the second floor that they will probably work on accessing. At the time, it was more advisable, given the nature of the particular variable given to me, to make sure that none of you knew about it, since I'm supposed to protect all biological samples. That came with the last update. However, there was no directive in my statement that I had to keep any of this a secret.
By second level, Hannah means sub-level 1.
Yeah.
Oh, so level 1. Okay.
There's a hidden sub-level.
To
Is
be
that
aware
hidden
of this.
laboratory down here?
Yes, there's many illegal things going on at this facility, besides the mining
Yeah,
operation.
you don't have to tell me that twice.
If you were Sean, I may, but you are not.
God.
I sort of chuckle at that. I'm like, yeah, I probably would.
Yeah, I can barely hear you. He's like you sound fine for a couple seconds, and when you start talking, it's like it's like really distorted. But,
Huh.
Can you move your mic away from your mouth, maybe?
I mean, it is kind of far away from my mouth. I can always.
Oh,
shit.
I don't know. That was my best guess.
I mean, are you guys able to hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
He'll be clear, and then it's like crackling.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I hear that too.
Maybe turn off one of the Discord audio processing things.
Maybe let me turn off noise suppression or something.
Turn it on and off.
Or that.
All right. So are you all? Is it processing better?
Not really.
Maybe disconnect and rejoin. That sometimes fixes things.
Yeah.
Discord.
Yep, good old Discord.
Yeah, I remember the last few weeks it was Isaac who had the crackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then now it's Cole.
Yeah, I think Discord is going through some issues with a few of
Hear me
their
now?
shards.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't worry. I really gave those Discord execs hell for the face option. Said how your call went.
How was your call when you said bad?
Yep, and I clicked the frowny face.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, you're still crackly.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it. How about this? This better?
That is actually.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
what you did, but
Yeah, I moved it a lot farther away from my face.
yeah, every now and then you still crackle, but it's much better.
Yeah, it's a significant improvement.
Okay.
Let's see. And then continue with it, Hana, then looks to you. I would suggest.
Yeah, I'll
now
try to
that
talk as little as possible then.
No, you can just talk. I'm just saying. It's doing better now, so.
Cool.
I would suggest that we work upon the method of the greeting for the Weyland-Yutani executive staff, given that that will give you the highest probability of keeping your contract and being safe, as long as that goes well. I'm used to Sikhs and company personnel, but if corporate politics are the same between both groups, then there's a simple methodology that will be used in this. I believe my previous owner referred to it as kissing their ass.
Yeah, that's typically what we call it. But yeah, I'm still not sure what to do about all this. I don't even know if I want to stay here much longer. Feels like nothing but bad luck since we got to this fucking hellhole. I don't know, maybe it might just be best to cut and get out of here. Contract be damned. But we'll have to see. I'll go and hide this, and then we'll see what the Weyland-Yutani personnel have in store for us.
How would you like them to be greeted? And what would you like me to wear?
Hannah
Just
and her
wear
clothes.
just wear something official that was maybe a suit and tie or something.
Kill Lissa and
All
take
right.
her clothes. Sorry.
Just dress classy, Hannah. Come on.
All right. I
What
should
about you other three? What would be your plans for
assume
these people showing up?
Adam goes off to pack the briefcase.
I mean, I guess make sure my office is in good condition and, like hide anything, like confidential. And a question I have is, does my office have do we have like intercoms and security cameras here?
Most of the security cameras, if you recall, are kind of crap, and there are intercoms, yes.
Okay. But okay, so I was just making.
And yes, your office does have an intercom in it.
Okay, it doesn't have security cameras, so if like somebody tried to kill me, I'd be.
On camera.
Yeah,
I mean,
like.
it's the admin's office, so it does not have one set up in it for privacy concerns.
Yeah, that's true. Because then some asshole could like hack into it and spy. In my office. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna, hide like anything incriminating or like anything illegal.
I think our illegal stuff is in the greenhouse and.
I was actually about to say.
ACC.
I was about to say that, like although I doubt they check the air traffic. No, I'm tempted fate. But
The ATCC.
no comment. But the drugs, I'll leave that up to Sean. Will leave that up to Zoe to handle this because that's her forte. I mean, she could pull a Pill Cosby. It's like, here, take this drink. It'll calm your nerves, or something like that. Somebody's out putting pop and all that jazz, whole 9 yards. But all my, make sure that I got all my shit straightened out. So that's Sean's MO. And of course he's looking lavish in his like cool suit and tie and hat and shades. So.
All right.
I think I'm gonna work on maybe hacking the Joes. I don't like the update.
You don't like the update, you said?
Yeah.
This is worse than Vista.
My friends used to call it Pista.
Words of truth.
Funny man.
Oh. Sorensen, are you gonna stay here or?
We were at the landing pad, or were we?
Just wherever you guys were chatting at.
Yeah, we never really specified that, now did we?
I mean, you could have been in the bar, the galley.
Yeah, that's
any
true. I mean, we have a
office.
lot of places to hang out.
Yep.
Sorensen's likely working on the prism, I guess.
With Bolt.
Prison?
Yeah, prism.
Our ship.
Yeah.
What did you call it in the chat? You said the infected ritual sacrifice ship.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Sorensen, do you mind driving me to the mines? So,
Um,
I'm not
Keep
good
in
at
mind
driving.
that they're gonna want to meet with everybody.
Everybody?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I
Their
guess
goal
I'll
is to meet with
stay-
all of the staff.
Guess I'll stay for a while then.
What
Just
I'm
show
gonna
up.
do as precaution is, even though my room like is in order and I hid my stuff, Sean's paranoid, like deathly paranoid of the company at the point where he's going to, lock up all of his shit.
Did you hide your cash and stuff?
Yeah, I said I hid my cash, and I hid all the other stuff.
Cool.
Because Sean's money is the only thing he truly loves in this sick, sad world. Yeah. But so he's gonna, he's just he's I'm saying, like, out of character, I'm not saying this to metagame, I'm saying, like, Sean as a character is, like, deathly paranoid of Weyland-Yutani, given his experiences in 82. So he's gonna just, like, lock his office, and, you know, lock up his room. But other than that...
Clutches a crucifix and his anti-corporate garlic.
Loads his laser
Mistakes.
loads his laser pistol with like silver caps, like energy cells. So,
Sounds like the Sean thing to do. when the nerves really get to him.
yep.
Becomes a little bit funny in the head.
Yeah. The fear of losing his money is like Anakin fearing losing his wife.
You will not take her away from me.
You have done that yourself.
Yeah.
No! You have sent him here to take my money.
Don't lecture to me, corporate asshole. I see through the lies of the company. I do not fear independent
I do not
entrepreneurship
fear the money like
you do.
you do.
I have brought profit, investments, and moolah to my new wallet.
Your new
wallet?
Don't make me bankrupt you.
And my allegiance is to my wallet, to my funds,
No, my allegiance is to my wallet, to capitalism.
to capitalism.
If you're not with me, then you're a communist.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was
And then he wakes up in the
That was
suit.
an
And
interesting
he wakes
sight.
up in the suit as Darth Vader. Where is my wallet? Where is it?
No, it's
Is
like
it safe? Is
He is
it
dead.
alright?
Sorensen.
Afraid
It
that in
seems-
your rage you spent it
You
all.
spent it all.
No!
I couldn't have.
Oh!
I was ahead of my payments. I felt it.
Sorensen, money. Is it safe?
Swords are just smirking under a cloak. It seems.
It's freezing in
senor.
here. At this rate,
It seems.
I'm gonna need
It
more
seems
chocolate.
during the Amazon sales, you spent it all.
That's like, I'm going to need more hot
Okay,
chocolate and another sleeve blanket. So,
Okay. Okay, I'm done here.
yeah, that was great.
It's fun, but we. Ah, that was great.
Oh, okay, anyway.
Oh, I'm definitely if I wasn't awake before, I am now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, right?
Yep. Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, I mean, so Sean's got all his shit, especially his money, locked up and hidden away, but even then he's just so, like, fearful of the company. Like, that's the only thing he actually... Well, that and losing his money. Like, that's all he
Right.
fears.
I mean, given he already lost it all before.
Yeah, he...
Like,
like,
the
he
trust in big corporations
is
is at an
gone,
all-time
along
low.
with his money.
Yeah.
So... But anyway, so... yeah, that's Sean's scoop. Sorry for going on so long about it.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
We're all guilty here.
Yeah, I mean, that shit was funny.
I think we're all kind of a money grubby character.
Yeah, at this point.
Not Hana.
No, not Hana, but... Firstly, everybody and all the glitters, though. And this.
All right. Well, let us move ahead to when this shiny Nostromo style, I think it's what, a Bison class, if
Yeah,
I remember
Bison.
right.
CM22G
like-
Bison, I think.
Super nice, slick,
Jesus.
you know, shiny chrome paint job, comes gliding down, and Sorensen, if you witness this, you would almost be
Half
in
mast.
awe of how well whoever is behind the controls just brings that down and perfectly lands this thing like on a cloud, like just this perfect landing. So it would even put you in awe as some masterful pilot. And where would you guys like to meet at? Do you want to wait for them to come to you in the admin building at like the first floor? Would you meet them on the landing pad?
I guess Sean will go up to them at the landing pad.
Yeah, let's all meet him at the landing pad.
All right, so meeting at the landing pad. So when the landing clock comes down, of course you've got Lissa Evans, company agent. By her side is a very familiar face for you, Captain.
Oh no.
And she's got a bunch of little cronies with her, as well as apparently a couple of guards.
Oh my god.
And the guards do indeed have pulse rifles. Looks like some everything is, by the way, like the insignia and everything on their uniforms. Like it looks like a Marine uniform, but all of the insignia and everything is Weyland-Yutani Special Security. That's
So
what
they
it
have
states.
Colonial Marine standard gear, but it's like manufactured and printed with Weyland-Yutani stuff.
Exactly. So they clearly don't work for the Marines. They work for Weyland-Yutani.
Oh shit. And this bitch's brother.
You would recognize that face. The second
Oh.
he steps off, you would recognize that face as the same one that destroyed your black market goo.
The
goods.
exact same one. Like this is.
Well, I mean, it's the same model.
Oh, the same
Hannah
model.
told you it was a robot.
Shit. Ugh.
Welcome to Devil's Peak Colony. I am Hana 13.
Are you greeting Lissa or the robot?
Lissa, obviously, because she's...
She would. Which outfit did you pick, by the way? You put a bunch in the chat.
I
Oh, you went
deleted
with
all
the
of
the black pants and the yellow belt thing.
Yeah.
All right. So she would look at you briefly and then turn and look for the big cowboy hat and sunglasses and be like, "Ah, Colony Administrator, bravo.
Yep.
So nice of you to greet us here. How about we step inside out of this oven into the air-conditioned conference rooms?"
Sounds like a good idea. Please follow me.
And of course, she would bring all of her cronies,
Of course she would.
and we'll be going to this conference room. B or A, you get a pick. Which
What?
conference room?
Important choice.
Yeah, I guess conference room B. It's closest to the door, right? Actually, no, wait. A is.
A.
Ranked A for assholes.
All right. So
B for
assume there's a
bastards.
big, like, rectangular table in here. And then she would just have she would actually have the guards wait outside. She would be polite like that.
What are the statistics on conference room B compared to A?
Conference room A has a cappuccino machine in it.
Right on.
Conference room B does not.
We
What's
made
the
the
coffee
choice.
status on that machine, though?
What's that? The coffee
What's the
status?
coffee? Yeah.
Oh, I guess I better ask Mother, huh?
Your point channel.
Oh, look,
shit.
you depleted the... So Sorensen goes in and takes the last of the cappuccino before he sits down.
After he gets, when I go to the machine myself, I look back. Damn, it's Winston.
Damn,
Maybe you can-
Sorensen.
Maybe you can give it a good hit, like a good whack on the top of it. Maybe
The
there's still
Fonzie
some left.
fix.
Yeah.
Bang the side of it. Knock a
How
coffee.
you fix
Yes,
anything out in
later.
the desert? You just hit it.
Just smack it with a wrench. You don't have to use the wrench properly. You just have to use it to smack things. Alright, we're gonna move Adam and Hannah to the side of the table that supposedly exists here.
Mhm.
Alright, so she would sit down and she's got this rose gold briefcase to match her rose gold E series watch. Samani E series watch. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. She's apparently really into rose gold. And yeah, she'd set this
She's gonna
briefcase
look pretty
on
much
the
on then.
She's Space Umbridge, isn't she?
Peace, Umbridge. All right, Pata. So she'd pop open the briefcase and pull out a stack of papers, kind of stack them, then close the briefcase, and she'll hand this this android the stack of papers, and he'll take them and walk around the table and set the paper with each person's name in front of them. It's like this thick contract for you guys. For Sean, I would love for you to do a quick observation roll. By the way, your base stress is 0. If you're not already at it, you should be at 0. But Sean, I would love for an
Yeah.
observation from you if you would.
Yeah, go for it. Oh my god.
Excellent, excellent. All right, so yeah, he starts by going around. He drops a contract in front of Adam, drops one in front of Zoe. He pauses right here next to you, and as he drops the contract, you would glance over at him, and you see him get this smirk on his face, and he mouths, and very softly you hear him say, "So what's your next move, Captain?" And then he walks away and drops his the next one in front of Sorensen before going to sit down again.
Hang on, I'll post a GIF in anchor point of Sean's reaction to it. Or like his reaction to seeing that, if I can find it in my library. Where the whatsoever fuck is it?
Hana looks over to him. You're a David model, correct? What generation?
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe you have me confused with the earlier models. I'm actually a Walter 7. And then he'll smile politely.
Ah,
There we go. I found it, posted it in anchor
Clenching your fist
Yes.
under the table. You're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like, I'm going to bust this guy open like a pinata and see how much candy falls out.
People have to leave a bit earlier.
Aw,
Possibly
alright.
possibly temporary, but
We'll start with
assume.
your contract then, if you'd like.
I really
So-
have to leave right now. So.
Oh, okay.
Sorry for that.
Well, if they are giving you rights to fly for them, would you sign?
Yep.
Okay. Kind of what I assumed, but I'd rather ask.
Sorensen's a simple man.
He just
All right.
wants to fly.
I'll
Alright,
pop in if
later.
I can again, but
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Alright, so yeah, and then he sits down, and of course he claims to be a Walter 7 model. Smiles politely back at you.
Bullshit, it's fake.
Do you say that out loud?
No, well, I mean, I sort of whisper that over to, like, Sorensen's here as an NPC, and I just kind of whisper that over to him.
Gotcha. And he's just looking at this thing that says that his flying status would be restored. Does anybody else want to know what's in their contract?
I never actually heard what's in mine.
So yours would restore flight status to you, your punishment, since it was issued via Siegson
Oh.
for destroying their property, since you now, as long as you sign and agree to be an agent, well, not an agent, but an employee of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation, you would be, your flight status would be restored. You would be a captain once again.
Yeah.
And your first ship would be the Prism.
Can I,
If you are
like,
willing to take it.
Can I do? Well, first, before I do that, I'm going to do an observation roll to read, like, make sure there's no fine print bullshit in this contract.
So basically, I'll just use the observation you got earlier.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Because you had, 3 successes there. So yeah, basically, the contract is like you would be, because you were sentenced to Devil's Peak for 7 years, they're taking over that 7-year contract. basically, it sounds like they don't want you guys here anymore. The idea is to fix up this ship to give you the prism and have you basically be freight for them, like to go do missions that they dole out across the stars. So you'd be back in the air again, you know, flying. It would definitely be under their direction. The ship would not belong to you. You would have to, any like additional profit, say you found salvage or something, you would get to keep 50% of it, so you'd get a half share of the profit that you could split between your crew if you desire, or you could just keep it for yourself. And then, of course, you would be allowed to choose your own crew, but it is assumed in the contract that you're keeping your fellow Devil's Peak
But I'd be able
administration.
to call for a private conference so we could discuss this, like over in this room or something.
You want to have a conference with her?
No, not with her. Fuck her. I'm talking about with the rest of the crew.
Oh, you're like, hey, can we go have a meeting?
It's like, dudes, private conference. Just excuse it for a sec.
She's like, sure, I'll wait here. You guys, you're gonna go into the closet?
That's a closet. Okay.
That's the
Yeah, that's a
closet.
supply closet.
Why is there a supply
Yes, we-
closet in a conference room?
It's a big closet.
Because
we
it's
can go
got
to
like
B.
projector supplies and
Oh,
stuff.
okay. Well then.
Oh yeah, it's like an AV closet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, how about we? Okay, then unless we step across.
No,
the
we're
hall.
gonna have the secret meeting in the AV closet.
Step across the hall. We need to talk in the office.
Just come on, guys.
So sounds like. All right, y'all. I haven't exactly had good experiences with
Oh, Hannah. Okay.
Weyland-Yutani in the past, but as my crew, I value your input.
And by the way, everybody's contract says that they're getting a bonus of $100,000 to sign up today.
So they just want us leave? That's it? And
They want the colony.
They want you to work for them, and they want you off this planet.
right.
Are you sure that the originator of all this is Weyland-Yutani?
Here's something else I wanted to run you by, you guys. That android, that's brother. Bullshit you not. That's brother.
Yeah, like why is he with them?
At least the same model.
No, it's not just the same model. He said, "Your move, Captain," and grinned at me when he handed me my contract. I'm telling you, that's brother.
Ah, damn it. So they have been the ones fucking over our shipments. Whatever's going on, if they want us off here in these contracts, there's clearly something on this planet that's profitable. Something big.
Probably more of that black shit.
Black goo.
If I may suggest a hypothesis, he's actually the one in charge. She's simply
A puppet.
front, as it were. Bribery is a powerful and potent methodology in the corporate world. Conversely, having people who work for companies as official sources is a common tactic for legal activities. In other words, in layman terms, for you, Sean, there often needs to be a clean face in order for the dirty one to be able to conduct more legitimate businesses. Bank accounts, for instance. Property ownership. And either through the payment of money or blackmail is how these are often achieved.
Sorensen will point at a line in the contract that he's still kind of glancing through. He's like, hey, did you see this line here? When we complete our 7 years, the ship's ours.
Yeah, so we get
And
the
he
shit
just kind of
ready.
adjusts his sunglasses, and he just looks happy about the prospect of, one, being able to fly something real, and not being trapped here.
Let's see. Hana will look over the contract, connect to Mother, and basically, run it through that, like double check legitimacy of it, or just have.
So Hannah, you don't have a contract.
No, I'm talking about Adams.
Oh, Adam's
Yeah,
contract?
is there anything on my contract I noticed?
Yeah, so Adam, you would be same as everybody else. You would get a $100,000 bonus for signing up. You would be waiving your rights to shares of Siegson, but instead you would be granted a full share in any profits made as part of the crew of the Prism. If you were to sign up, whether that's under Bravo's command or somebody else's. Any property that you currently own or possess would still remain your property. And if you recall, Hannah is technically your property, so that means that she would stay with you.
There's another reason she gave you that suitcase.
I'm pretty fortunate on my contract.
I can't hear you. You sound very
What?
muffled and quiet.
I was saying, on my contract.
Still something about your contract.
Is there any fine print bullshit on my contract that I can observe?
I mean, it's like a 10-page contract. If you want, you can give me an observation roll.
Sure, I'll try that.
Or actually, we will say... Hold on, let me look at a sheet. Observation is not the right one. We will say it's actually a manipulation roll.
Do we have the
Alright.
same kind of contract?
I
Or
mean,
is everyone's
basically,
different?
it's all pretty similar.
Oh
For
my-
like Adam and Sean and Sorensen, there were kind of some sweet things added in to encourage them more.
What did you say mine was again?
That you're gonna get your captain status back and be allowed to fly again,
Oh, okay.
and that your penalty instituted by Siegsim would be waived so long as you fulfill the 7-year term of commitment to Weyland.
Right, I'm gonna roll for mine as well.
Why'd you do 2 panic rolls, Adam?
Oh, did that first one show up?
Yeah,
Damn
I
it,
got a
that-
7 and a 4.
Oh, you got a 7 for the
Yeah,
first one? The
7.
Seven
So
never
that's
showed
what
up
I'm
for
using
me.
because it was first.
Oh shit.
Oh, it never showed up for me.
Do you have nerves of steel?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Shit. Alright.
So nervous
damn
twitch, everybody's gonna be a little twitchy. By the way, Zoe, you're rolling
yeah.
secret.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I still succeeded, so...
Yeah. But you make everybody twitchy. Or you twitch, which makes everybody else a little bit stressed. Basically, yeah, ultimately it's like your rights to Siegson, and your whole goal previously had been to move up in Siegson. So it's kind of a blow to that you would be basically written off by them. Your contract is signed over to Weyland-Yutani. They would be giving you that $100,000 bonus.
Yeah, but they kind of fucked me over here.
So, and then part of that is when the 7 years is up on this contract, you would be automatically raised to executive status. And then it does have provisions in the contract stating that if you do an excellent job, make the company more money, etc., that could help further the onset of executive status. Like you could earn that sooner.
Alright.
And then Zoe, yours basically states that since the Prism is a science explorer vessel, you would have free reign to do any kind of research in anything that you desire in the ship. They don't specifically say that they're authorizing you to do illegal things, but they say that you would have literally free reign and directive charge over any research you conduct while working for them.
for a
What?
short while.
We're still just looking through our contract.
Oh,
Yeah, they're trying
So,
to win us over with some contract bullshit. And we found out that the Walter android is actually brother.
yes.
Yeah,
That
like,
much
why
was
is he
clear.
with them?
Hold up.
Of course it's brother. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
You're not my brother.
So, which organs did we sign over?
We haven't signed it. We're having a little conference here, trying to decide what to do.
And over our spines.
So yeah, you'll get a $100,000 sign-on bonus today. You're no longer bound by the seeks and punishment. You would basically be
Oh.
signing a 7-year contract with the company, and at the end of the 7 years, the USCSS Prism becomes the property of its crew.
Wow.
Do you want to be
Okay.
a slave to Sixon or a
Well-
slave to Weyland?
Though there is
Look,
something
look,
to
yeah, look,
consider.
Sean. We're either slaves on this rock, serve out this bullshit punishment from Zeeks, and then we get shit paid, or we sign this stuff, do what we actually intended to do, and get that pretty nice blood sacrifice ritual with cleaned up ship. Sounds like a good deal to me. Oh, and look at the moolah, man. We could
And
be
Sean's
back in
just kind of like
action.
twitching a little bit because he's his swords
Be back
just
in
having to
action.
mention money. It's like, money, you say?
I will mention that oftentimes advantageous appearing contracts usually are the ones that will, for lack of a better term from my previous owner, fuck you in the ass the most.
And then Sean just kind of snaps.
Not
him
that
out.
Hannah would mind that.
What? What?
Uncomfortable.
She's a pleasure bot.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, pleasure for the crew. She doesn't get pleasure from people fucking her in the ass.
She doesn't
Do you
care.
want me to? Do you want me to adjust the sphincter tightness, Adam?
Oh, my
Oh, God.
How about no?
Hey, knock went there, so hey. GM goes there, I'll follow.
That's
Anyway.
clearly a nightmare I've woken up in.
That would be with the Kim Kardashian model.
The
Oh, Lord.
Kardashian model.
The ones that clap.
Ah!
Oh God.
Oh,
Remember
wait.
those were outlawed.
Isaac,
I bought them.
Isaac, stop talking.
Yeah, they cause some of the earlier prototypes caused sonic booms that shattered windows in some planets. But that should be worked out, but the personality mesh is still a bit.
Oh my god. But anyway, so our course of action as a crew. Like, what the hell do we do?
Yeah. Well, how could we possibly be worse off than being dumped on a rock, work a shit job for a shit pay for years on end, pestered by, well, you know,
Yeah, but
corporate and the outlaw assholes, or we actually work our way to freedom?
yeah, but that android man, that's brother. This is playing right into his hands.
It would not be Weyland-Yutani, given the nature of a mob leader. She's simply a front then. In other words, we would be directly under his jurisdiction and orders through her.
She's right.
Well, nothing we can't handle, right? I mean, we have to play these guys too, Sean.
Yeah, I know, but there's like 6. He's like counting on his hands. There's 6 of us, and like God only knows how many pirates out there.
Well, at least we'll have a fucking ship to go with, you know?
Are we actually signing over to Weyland-Yutani or?
We're stuck here as sitting ducks. First we can get us to low orbit to fix up some old fucked satellites. This way we could go anywhere, you know? Take on some contracts on the side. Who knows? We could be out of this earlier. We pay him off, maybe. And then
also,
100,000, we could put that towards some good savings, investing in the ship. It's not
Also,
Cassie,
keep in
but
mind that they already bought Devil's Peak. So if you don't take this contract, then you are still stuck here with a shittier version.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
want to stuck here with the black goo. What I
So are
know.
we at a majority vote to take the contract?
Look, we can just go about this easy or the hard way. That's just how it is now. I think if we play it clever, we just go along with this. We can look for an opening.
Yeah,
We got more options up there than down here if we're just stuck with them instead, you know?
that's true.
I mean, company left us alone. God knows what they're gonna do if we're stuck here with that company now.
I agree. They've already bought off the station, so if we don't, so this may be our only way off this hellhole.
All right, so I guess we're accepting the contract.
Damn right, we are, right?
So if you have any other option, get back
Yeah.
into court.
I won't claim that this is a good idea, but it's a better one than our current idea. Current
Exactly. It
situation.
only has to be the least shitty option to be a good option.
Well said.
You sound like you're spouting U.S. politics there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Well, he did serve in the Colonial Marines, so
Yep.
some of the doctrine ought to be alive.
Sean was in Space Force.
God.
That's a thing in canon.
Oh, God.
Sorry, it just immediately made me think of that horrible Netflix show.
Hey, it's not horrible. It's funny.
I
Well,
struggled
the
with it, but that's me.
Show?
Space
Best
Force
timeline ever.
Yeah, that one. There it is.
with Steve Carell
Yeah.
and
Similar
the monkey
horrible.
that needs to repair the satellite
Oh
that
my
the
god,
Chinese
that
broke.
was
Oh,
hilarious.
Jesus.
Alright, well, I guess we'll head back into the conference room A.
Yep. Let's do this shit.
When the doors open, they will stand up, the ones that were sitting. Be like, I trust you had a good conversation amongst yourselves.
Yeah, after careful consideration, we decided to take you up on your offer.
Excellent. She pulls out a very nice, probably one of those $200 pens,
Hmm.
Jesus.
and says, let's get to signing then, shall we?
So we shall. And this is, are we signing our individual contracts or the like?
Correct. You would
okay.
sign individual contracts.
Well, I would just like to go on record on video saying that I did read mine. I did an observation roll, make sure there wasn't any bullshit. But I shall sign it. And then I will pass the pen over to Baker. Or Adam,
It's what I expected to be doing in the best movies, but I understand that they bought the station. If I don't, there's no other way off this planet than through them. So I figured I'd read it over, and so I signed.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm signing a contract with Satan, but
I mean, you are at Devil's Peak, so that works.
And my arch nemesis is in the fucking room.
I love that I made an arch nemesis for you. Like, that wasn't planned at all.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
just,
neither was Robert, right?
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
We should probably go kill him before we do.
Oh my gosh, really?
Hey, we
Poor
can
Robert.
Robert him again before we leave.
Murder hobo protocols activated.
We all need to Robert him in like one everything. We all need to all go in.
So long, Robert.
Adios, Roberino.
What we secretly missed in the fine print is that one of our crewmates is Robert.
And then Zoe and Sorensen, you sign as well?
Yeah.
Yep. Does it mention I become first officer as pilot of this new ship?
Well, I'm the captain, so I mean.
Yeah, he's the captain.
Yeah.
He'll get
Yeah,
in his contract. He got to choose his crew, but
Yeah.
it was assumed that he would be
Yeah, no, I
using
chose
the.
Excellent.
I chose the new crew.
All right.
I'll leave Bolt behind because he was plotting to kill me, but
Yeah, they actually allow me to do any research.
Yeah, that's the kind of research that you should be doing. And Sean like snaps his fingers as like the whole finger gun thing. It's like,
Yeah.
we need to get high on this motherfucker. So.
So once all the contracts are signed, she'll take them, drop them in her briefcase, and latch it. Stand up, and she'll hold out her hand to shake it with you.
Yeah, Sean. Shakes with her. So.
She'll say, "Welcome to the company, Captain."
Yeah, glad to be here.
I will. My crew and I will head back to the ship. I'll have them start unloading the necessary supplies you need to get the prism back into the air. I expect you all will probably be able to depart in the next couple of days here. I assume your mechanic is up to the task anyway.
Yeah, he should be around here somewhere.
Sounds great. Also, we already have a destination in mind for your first mission, if you don't mind.
Sean kind of like lowers his sunglasses. Where's that?
So we have a colony kind of way out on the outer rim, like frontier area. Unfortunately, we lost contact with them about a week ago, and we would just love for you to head out there, take a look, make sure everything's okay. Our hope is it's a down, transmissions array or something. Maybe it's something similar to what happened to the network satellite here around Devil's Peak. But either way, we would appreciate that to be your first priority, is to investigate what happened to this other colony.
Oh,
How much do we get paid per week again now?
Ah, yes, the all-important question, right?
Yeah.
Your
Like,
your
that- is
weekly
that-
pay is going to be double under
Yes.
Under
And
Weyland-Yutani.
since I'm no longer paying for stuff at the colony, I'm basically making
correct. Your
$3,000.
expenses have basically gone away.
Oh, thank the fuck Christ! I'm making $3,000 a week, bitches.
I think I'm
We
making
got-
making about 1,600.
We got 100,000 in just an upfront bonus, right?
Correct. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Not
Everybody will
bad.
have an automatic 100,000 deposited into their accounts.
Sean enters Mr. Krabs on ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Money, oh money, how I love it.
Sorensen, me laddie.
Yeah.
Sorensen, me boy.
I told you guys a story about how Sean. Okay, so Sean was based on a friend of mine, and another friend of ours actually called him Mr. Krabs at one point because he's so cheap.
Crap.
Yeah.
From SpongeBob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he was
Yep.
like, "Geez, why are you so cheap, Mr. Krabs?" And I was like, "Gosh, shut up, Mike. I ain't cheap." And then in the back of my mind, I was like, "Now take this tomato back to the kitchen before it spoils."
All right. So if you check the handouts,
Guy.
there's a handout that says destination on it, and this is the star chart plot that she gives to you.
We're going to Regulus? Oh, damn.
Oh, fuckity fuck. So are we... Oh, Devil's Peak is right here. Okay, cool. I thought it was just something that was like, made up. I didn't think it was on the star map.
Nope, it's on the star map.
Cool.
I like to use the star map.
Well,
Absolutely.
kudos to you for that. I mean, like, I don't have
Yeah.
the star chart.
Oh, you don't have the
the
maps, and markers thing?
No. I
Oh,
just have the one in the book. But the good news is that with a lot of unmarked planets, I can call them whatever the hell I want.
yeah, there's still a ton of unmarked stuff.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, basically, there's a space station, a refueling station of Amon's Hearth that's 5.5 parsecs away. It's predicted that you'll need to stop there in order to refuel, and then be able to finish the trip on to Regulus to investigate this colony that they lost comms with.
Is there
It's,
like a...
what's the total transit time
Hold on, let me.
relative to the ship?
I gotta find my
Can I
ship's
ask a question while you're
info.
looking at?
Yes.
Well, two questions actually. The first one is, how many weeks pay have we received?
So that was like
it's been 1
almost.
week. It's been 1 week.
So I just tally up $3,000 or $1,500.
This is your before you signed the contract pay.
Okay, so
this is your Seegson pay.
okay, so oops, wrong thing.
Now you will officially start making the better money.
Fucking A.
Money.
Dang it! I know I wrote it all down and I don't know where I put it.
We got a lot of what it takes to go.
Yeah, I love that song. That's Sean. Sean has like an 8-bit
Yeah.
version of it as his ringtone and his alarm. And I actually have an 8-bit version of it on my phone. So.
Great.
Where in the hell did I put my info on that? I know I wrote it down.
What was I getting at?
Oh, biscuits. Where did I write that down at?
It's cool though. They're actually going to Regulus.
Yeah.
It's one of the more visible stars at the night sky.
Yeah. And then also with that resupply station, would that be like a market where we could buy like equipment and weapons and stuff?
Potentially. I mean, it's a civilian place, so they're not
Damn,
gonna have
well-
like a bunch of crazy weaponry for you.
Oh, this really is in the boondocks. Like, this is 79 light years from Earth. I thought it was like 40,
What the
but
fuck?
that's quite a stretch.
I cannot find my damn info that I made for this thing. It's pissing me off because I know that I had it written down somewhere when I planned the ship. It is. Hold on, I gotta go to the book
Did you
real quick.
know Regulus is a quadruple star system? It has 2 pairs of binary stars.
All right, so the ship is like a class J. Normally it would have an FTL of 18, but it's got the fully upgraded modules, which brings it down to a 12 FTL. So 5.5 plus 8.7 parsecs. Do the math, I can't think of it right now. 5 and 8 is what? 13?
Yeah,
so
13.
14-ish parsecs away. So that would be, what, a week? Because you can go your FTL speed in a week, right?
FTL speed times the distance, I think.
Oh, that's the number of days per parsec. So yeah, it would take you like half a day to get to Amon's Hearth. And then
Really?
it'll take basically, yeah, because you've got a FTL of, or no, I'm sorry. To go 1 parsec is 12 days. So 5 parsecs, 12 times 5 is 60. Just to get to Amon's Hearth, so 2
Damn,
months.
when you were saying like a
That-
couple hours, I was like, ludicrous speed! Go!
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
that sounds
You're not in a
way
Conestoga.
too-
It's just the
You're not in an FTL2 ship, sorry.
God damn it.
Because even
Oh,
that
I
would take 10
imagine
days.
Oh.
I had to
Oh, well.
reread the rating.
Yeah.
2-month stretch for that distance. Not too bad.
Yep, and then another 3 to the other one.
Oh wait, we could stop at Anchor Point on the way.
Oh, Anchor
Where's
Point
that?
is on the way.
Yeah.
Where's Anchor
Technically.
Point?
Anchor Point.
It's just it's
It's on the
two
very edge of the
diagonal.
frontier. Like it's above 5.5
it's down
parsecs.
to left 1.
Fucking balls. I wish I could ping it, but it's a picture.
Sorry, here.
That's fine.
station. Wow, they named it after
There you go. Now you may ping it.
Where is it? Alright, it is right here.
Oh right, I see it.
So you can stop there.
And
maybe.
if you're a fan of the measuring tool, you can see that I did my distances correctly.
Nice. Nicely done, soldier.
So yes, Amon's Hearth though is the planned next destination. So in theory, yes, you could say, no, we're going to anchor point first. However, they're not going to pay you for that extra stop.
Well, I don't care if they pay us for the extra stuff. We could go there and get some whatever stuff we need. I mean, if you guys want to go there, that is.
I mean, maybe Eamon's Hearth has some good stuff as well.
Yeah, it's true. I just feel like Anchor Point would have.
I wouldn't skirt around the rules too much on the first mission, so.
Yeah, that's true. All right, then. No Anchor Point.
Do a sign of good faith or whatever.
I mean, we probably aren't going to be going to Anchor Point anytime soon. Like, we won't be in that area again.
Yeah, what is that, like 1 parsec? It was like 12 days away,
Yeah.
more or less. 20 days almost. Let's say 17. A little over 2 weeks travel.
That's really...
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to sleep for that one.
No.
If you want to deal with other stuff.
Yeah, no. Good try, but actually no.
So, wait, Anchor Point, what was that again? Like,
it's just a big station. It was built on the frontier. There was an old version that
exploded,
got destroyed, and they had to make a new one. Basically, it was put in place because a lot of ships, for whatever reason, kept going missing out here and in the distant space. Like, gee, I wonder what's happening to all. Because there were in the core rulebook on page. What page does it start on? Page 14 starts the timeline, and it actually has info about like, oh hey, they had to make Anchor Point, and it happened after like all these space stations and shit suddenly just went offline. What's going on out there? So, yeah, it's basically made as a place to be like a way station between the core systems and the outer rim.
You can pick up supplies there.
Well, it might be worth the stop. Fuel expenses won't be.
Well, we don't charge fuel, do we? Like, it's not.
Well, you'll have to decelerate and accelerate again.
So I had an awesome discussion with some people in the GM studio about fuel, or maybe it was RPG discussion. Because they don't have anything about it, but it clearly states that ships need fuel, like, but it never has prices or anything. So my thought is, ships have a power supply that is half their FTL rating. So yours would be a power supply of 6, I believe, since your FTL rating is 12. And so you would roll like every parsec, basically, a fuel power supply roll, and if it runs out, then you need fuel because you're drifting.
So the faster your ship, the more power hungry it becomes.
Exactly, you use more fuel to go faster. So yeah, if you're in a Conestoga that has FTL of 2.
I guess the spaceships are also the cars of the 70s. Goodbye fuel efficiency.
And that's part of why, though, like, Eamon's Hearth was picked as your refueling point.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of midway, it's under Weyland-Yutani control.
Well, yeah, Sean, you're a captain about this. We can definitely jump through that. We won't have too much of a delay if we don't dilly-dally too long there.
Yeah.
We could even stay out of hyper.
Yeah, we could get some.
But the fuel-wise, that's the only thing. If you think we can expect like fuel expenses for accelerating, we can be there in a little over 2 weeks or so.
All right, sounds good.
I'm just giving you the advice.
I know, and I trust your judgment.
All right.
Always have.
All right.
So
definitely possible. It's not much of a detour, really, and it might be a wise decision. So yeah, I can make it happen. Oh, by the way, out of character, I need to go in a few minutes.
All right.
And that spaghetti is really gonna need some attention.
All right, go stir your noodles.
Yeah, I'll just stick around for kind of the conclusions of this or whatever.
All right.
So at least know what's going on. gonna happen.
Oh, that's how I determined it. Okay. So... Alright. It is, yeah. Sorry, I'm putting it into the chat in Roll20.
In Anchor Point or Undying Light?
In Undying Light. Roll20.
By the way, if you want to know any realistic stuff about how this would go, you would basically, well, depending on how what your fuel economy is, you can accelerate until the midway point, and then go retro thrusters or, in reverse until you reach the next star. So you're only really expending fuel when you're accelerating or decelerating.
Right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like, it's mostly the specific impulse of the engines being able to stop you quickly or not that will determine it, Like, you can have very efficient engines, but they can be slow as fuck in accelerating you.
Okay, so there is the concept that I kind of came up with and decided I thought works really well, and it's in the Roll20 chat.
You might consider putting that on a handout, so you can just look
Yeah,
at it.
I will at some point. I'll make it look nicer than that.
Oof.
So fuel is 100,000
100K
per power
parse.
supply.
Oh, I thought parsec.
No, power supply. And it's capped at your
Depends on
FTL
your
divided
lookup.
by 2, and you can get additional fuel reserves. So you guys would have a 6. If you wanted, you could use your size modules. I have to refine the stats for the ship because a lot of it's been used. But I'll let you guys know because I have it somewhere. I just don't know where I put that document.
Alright.
But I know I came up with all the stats for the ship.
Well, I'm gonna go then. Good to have this in mind. Sorensen is on board for all this, so he'll just follow Sean's judgment, I guess. He's just happy to fly. All right. I'm not sure if I might be back in time, like later. I might be. Can't guarantee, but there's a good chance
Okay.
actually. So.
All right.
All right.
You'll stir your
Enjoy.
noodles in your sauce.
You said
Don't
Oh,
forget to
yes.
add red wine to the sauce.
Oh, it will be delicious. Well, don't get blown up in a supernova. See you.
And while Lux is gone, Captain Sean Bravo takes the controls again. No.
Yeah, I just said no. Well, what's my piloting anyway? My piloting is 4. Yeah, no. That's why I crashed into Anchor Point. Or not Anchor Point.
Yep.
Into
Novgorod.
Novgorod is Novromor.
Yeah, crash it immediately after getting. It's like, yay, I'm back where I be.
Back where I belong.
You could just technically make Sorensen an NPC and just have him do piloting roles, but
Yeah, I mean, if we're, like I said, it'll be, she said, about 3 days of repairs, to continue that. So after obviously signing the agreements and stuff, she packs up, shakes hands with everybody, gave her little welcome to Weyland-Yutani, look forward to working with you. And then her and her little posse pack up and they unload the supplies. Among them is like extra hazmat suits. They have air filters. They've also got some heavy duty cleaning supplies. So just those cleaning supplies are supposed to kill any viral, bacterial type thing like immediately. That way you can make sure the entire ship is properly sanitized. And then there's also the necessary items to repair the reactor all the way. So yeah, she's expecting. She gave you guys the supplies that you'll need, and she expects to have you finish the repairs on the ship and then get the hell off her planet.
Yeah, well, she can have the fucking planet. It sucks.
Oh, that's quick.
And again, the estimated time of the repairs is about 3 days. So what do you do with your new company status, everybody? I assume Zoe collects her garden.
Yeah, I'm gonna harvest.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
shit.
swing down to general store.
Gonna harass Robert.
No, I'm not. Well, not. That's not the sole purpose of my visit. But
Now that you remind him.
I'm there. Well, I'm just there to buy some shit. So.
Like, I got money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to pull up the item list so I can actually see what kind of stuff I can get out.
Time for the shopping spree.
Yeah. Would I be able to buy a?
Flash Robert harassment.
I'm guessing the answer is no, but am I able to buy like homebrew gear?
Define the item.
There's a liquor
Weapons
store.
from Prometheus that didn't appear in the book, but I gave them. They made them very, very expensive, but one of them has
So weaponry, keep in mind that they don't have a whole lot of weaponry here.
Well, what weapons do they have?
Well, you've been to the store and they had mostly like shotguns and pistols and stuff.
Oh fuck!
It's
Do they have
hand
laser
me
pistols?
down marine gear. I believe they do, because
Okay.
doesn't Adam have one?
No, he started with one. I thought.
EVA pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, did you start with that, Adam?
No, you can start with one as a company agent. You can start with
Okay.
a pistol,
In
but not
that
an
case,
EVA one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let me put a little hold the fucking it's basically gonna buy a laser pistol and like a bunch of magazines.
So he would only have probably like 4 reloads for any given weapon.
All right, sounds good. Okay, so gear, weapons, laser pistols, or actually, I might even buy like 2 revolvers if he has them.
Like a Magnum? He would
Yeah,
have
like a
one of those.
357 Magnum. Does he have 2 of them?
He has 1.
Oh, sure. Wait, I will buy. I'll still buy. I'll buy the laser pistol, and then the 4 reloads. That would be. So let me check. Where's that fucking calculator? 5 times 400 equals 20. So
What about
80
everybody else? What are you guys up to?
80 times. I'm gonna buy the laser pistol and the 4 reloads for it.
All right.
So that is a total of $480. Channeling my inner Astrid.
Uh,
There's my pistol. Reload.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean up my garden.
You're going gardening.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
all of your pot.
Block all the stuff up.
So,
Yeah.
What? There was
and,
never marijuana growing in these 3 flower beds.
where's my money?
Transplant it to pots and move them onto the prism, right?
Mm. Yes. And I still have my first moonshine. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
visit the liquor store lady.
Try and sell it off to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll save my money for like fancier shit. Or actually, wait. Other equipment. So, Jesus, the Mother 9000 is $50 million. Jesus Christ.
You guys already have a Mother
no, I know. I was
6000.
just saying. I noticed that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, it comes with a Mother, so you don't need to buy one of those. So here, I'll actually flip over to the ship so you can be reminded of all the things it has. So it comes with a shuttle.
Does it have a holo tab?
It does not. I don't know where you would stick one either.
Oh well, the bridge.
Maybe on the bridge potentially, yeah.
Yeah, on the bridge, because then you could, because it gives, in the description and diagnostics display, command and observation +2.
As long as you're at it, yeah.
Well, yeah, I know when you're at it. I'm just saying that.
So yeah, you could you'd have to buy one and install it and
Yeah,
everything,
no,
but
I
you
know.
could do that.
That's it's doable.
And you've got 2 med bays, 2 air scrubbers, the crew quarters. You've got a vehicle bay that's got 4 ATVs and a tractor. You've got, I think it's 8 cryopods. Yep, that should be enough, I believe, for everyone.
Yep.
Does Bobbert have Mark 30 or not Mark 35, Mark M3 armor?
Does he have M3? He does not. I believe you guys
Balls.
asked him about that
Oh,
previously.
I didn't remember that. Okay, so yeah, I just bought the pistol and the reloads for it.
All right. Am I missing an icon here? Zoe's missing. Zoe, why aren't you on the ship?
Oh.
Bam, science officered. Ah, did that thing. Hold on. I gotta.
That shit looks nice.
Oh yeah, you were out exploring the mines and stuff when they were
Oh yeah.
on the ship. There. Alright, so now Zoe's on the ship.
Cool.
Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's the full crew, right? So that's not even the 8 cryopods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you guys have 2
Bear
free
in mind
cryopods.
that, how many?
Well, Hana doesn't need to go into cryo, so she'll help
That's
maintain.
true. Yeah, that's true. You
Yeah.
don't even have to worry about that.
Yeah.
3.
And eventually, yeah, Myriad's gonna rejoin us. So.
Yep, at some point.
So we'll
Probably, hopefully next session.
Yeah, but next session's in September, right?
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not.
Because next Saturday I have a race. I haven't, like, my mom's been asking me to do races with her because she's into running and stuff, and I
Oh.
finally caved, so.
Well, good on you for that. But yeah.
Don't worry, I will make sure that you do not expire while you are under cryo.
Expire.
And then, yeah, if you guys ever decide, like, hey, transfer the medbay B or something and turn it into a science lab or something different, just let me know and I'll swap out the stuff in the map when you pay for that change.
You guys think we should get a holo tab, or would that just be a waste of money?
Well, right now you wouldn't be able to get that.
Well, no, I know. I'm just saying that.
In general.
Yeah. What's my comtech? Because I was considering also getting a PR put, but my comtech is poop. So if anybody would do it, it'd have to be Adam.
Hannah or Adam, yeah.
Yeah. If you were to get a PR put, so you could remote pilot the ship if needed.
Yeah, I don't have one of those. So.
Well, I mean, okay.
I think road 20.
Well, down on Devil's Peak, but even then, I don't have the money for that.
You don't have the money. Oh, well, I thought we got paid $100,000. How do you not have the money for that?
Oh, I thought that was like a personal account thing.
Of course it's a personal account.
Yeah, everybody gets 100 G's.
Yep, everybody just got bank for signing on. It's your sign-on bonus, man.
Yes, sign on. It's great. It's perfect. Nothing is going to be wrong about any of this.
I wonder how much weapon systems cost for ships.
I believe this one has, oh, I remember where I put the stats on the ship. I pinned it to the Undying Light.
Oh, did you?
Yes, it's in our pins in our Undying Light
Oh,
campaign
the
channel.
prism, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got
Class
railguns.
K surveyor vessel.
It's got light railguns. Does it have any upgrade slots for?
I'd have to do the math on how many slots it had and how many I used.
All right.
But I put all the size and stuff in there, so.
Yeah, I didn't do that for my ship, or my ships and all that glitters. Like I just have ships and it's like that's that. So.
Oh yeah, one of the interesting things to note is how much your ship costs.
Oh boy.
They're giving you control of a $36 million ship.
And I'm not gonna crash this one.
So yeah, this ship does come with a light railgun turret and orbital mines for defenses, as well as sensor decoys.
I mean,
And I believe that's all of the weapon slots, but I would have to double check. Let's see, because it is a weapon slots are one size 2 and 2 size 1. So yeah, all of those have been used. So all of its weapon slots have already been.
Well, this has got railguns. Railguns rip shit up.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a combat ship, so that stuff is added purely as defense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the oh, and the FTL is 10 on this. That's right, because I went with a.
What does a boosted displacement drive do?
That's what brought your FTL from 16 to 10.
Oh, okay. Armaments. Light railgun turret, 3 damage, armor piercing. Not bad, not bad. If only we had Hank from Crucible, he could just like rapidly pound holes through the fucking ships. I mean, no, he's crazy. He just punches holes like rapid fires through the fucking ship with through enemy ships and stations with railguns. It's crazy. It's awesome, but crazy awesome.
So let's see. So I guess roll for the travel. If anything happens.
Well, no one's left yet.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Because you guys have 3 days of basically planning and whatnot.
Do we still need to repair?
Yes. Oh yeah. Do I have to roll? We have to roll repairs.
Yeah.
Like, how many times?
Let's see. Because normally that would be good old Bolt's job, but he's MIA right this moment. So who would head that up and have him help?
I guess Hana, because I do have 10 dice for heavy machinery, and then can add 2 with the cutting torch. Which is probably more than I think anyone else can do, even if they were pushing.
Back.
So I did add the prism to Roll20 as a handout, so we have all the stats there too.
Let's see. How many people? Let's see. You can get max 3 people helping plus things. So who's gonna help with repairs?
I think I have heavy
Probably Bolt and Sorensen.
I don't have heavy machinery. So I can't.
Same, I don't have any heavy machinery either.
Bolt, Sorensen, and then there's the maintenance check and cutting torch. That'll be +5.
There you go. You won't roll straight no successes. Hey, 2. So you could do it in half. Yeah.
Nice.
Instead of 3 days, it'll take a day and a half of work. You got the working Joes to help you. Like I had mentioned previously, you did at least get the ship completely cleaned up. So like all the biohazard and all that nasty crap has been removed. I don't remember, was anybody maintaining samples in the medbay B, or had they all been removed?
They'd all been removed, I believe.
That's what I thought as well. So, Adam, perfect place to store your briefcase, right?
Yep, perfect place to store.
Or are you gonna
briefcase.
hide it in an air vent?
Oh no.
No.
He's like, I'm
Some
just gonna
grand-
shove this into the air vent in the locker room.
Oh, come on, we do not do the Burke method.
Why is the air not coming in? There's a briefcase in the air. Alright, yeah, but I just store it.
Well, it smells like biohazard.
What smells like biohazard?
Yes, no, let's not be Burke Carter J.
But yeah, I just stored it.
So yeah, if you did decide to do upgrade stuff on this, there's a couple of spots I could add in a little bit more. I don't think I used all the modules on it.
Well, let me look what kind of modules there would
Let's
be.
see, it can have 3 size 3, 5 size 2, and 7 size 1. And I'm pretty sure I didn't take all that up, so...
For a class G or J, what'd you say?
It's a class K, so between G and M, like halfway, basically.
So where is...
But I was using the
Yeah, I forgot.
the modules from the G.
So
Oh,
we got-
thank you for remembering your power supply on your cutting torch.
Yeah.
Gotta repair that reactor, right?
So... let me... So we can have... Are you talking about like internal models or... Like, what kind of shit can we buy for this ship other than weapons?
Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure all the weapons
Oh, there's upgrades.
points were full. Yeah, there's upgrades. It's already got the 6 displacement drives. I don't think there's room for a hangar on this. Maybe if you got rid of the medical bay.
So we can't get added hard points.
Those are exterior, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do they allow for other internal? Let's see, an added hardpoint. Oh yeah, so you could theoretically add hardpoints to it. Same size as your current biggest hardpoint or smaller, and you can get it twice. So you could get 2 more size 3, because that's your largest hardpoint size is 3.
All right.
So yeah, in theory, you could make your ship bigger and add in a couple more modules and stuff.
So heavy railguns are size 3.
Oh, are hard points for exterior or interior?
They're
if-
exterior, I believe. Hard points are for
if
weapons.
it's... Oh, then yeah, your biggest size is size 2. If it's for weapons only.
Oh. Well, I mean, we can still buy ASAT missiles and railguns.
Oh my god.
What?
I want weapons.
Yeah, I love weapons. They're fun. I love the combat in this game. It's great.
Yeah, okay, so if hard points are specifically for weaponry, then yeah, it's size 2. So you could add 2 more size 2 if you really wanted. For $4 million a hard point. Then the module.
Oh lord. Yeah, that's the not fun part about that kind of thing.
It gets really expensive to upgrade your ship.
Yeah, really. So what are we doing right now?
I believe some people wanted to harass Robert, Hannah, and Bolt and Sorensen are doing repairs. Zoe is collecting her marijuana. Where are you stashing your plants, Zoe?
Oh yeah. Find a place.
You could keep them warm by the reactor, I suppose.
No.
Or just leave them in your crew quarters. Be like, they're here by my bunk.
That might be best, or I don't know, the med bay or something.
The auto dock just gets pumped full of weed.
How many auto dog do we have?
You have 2. 1 in each med bay.
That would have made the abortion scene in Prometheus a lot more interesting.
What if it was full of marijuana?
Yeah,
She opens it, she's like, what's all these drugs?
No, she'd be like, yeah, get
With
out,
some
get
drugs?
out. Oh, it's a squid.
Congratulations, you
high,
gave birth to a squid.
So high.
So the guy somehow slipped her in the drink something that would grow into marijuana inside of her body.
The weed goo.
Weed goo.
I
Like
think I'm gonna use one of
bodily
the
fluids,
pod,
it
yeah.
turns into weed.
Great drugs have small beginnings.
They say
Yeah.
big things come in small packages.
I also have our first moonshine. I'm gonna also stash it for special occasions.
I can't draw a pot leaf.
What? What?
Oh,
The pot leaf.
Oh, right
She's-
there.
She's sticking it in the auto dock. By the way, these are Pauling med pods.
Oh.
so like for emergencies?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
And then
So
these rectangular
using
L-shaped things are the auto docks. So quick scanning equipment, emergency C-section of squid equipment.
Cool.
And the auto dock would be good for like centrifuging blood and all that kind of stuff.
Good.
All right, so we've got the marijuana.
I do not understand. Why is there a crew member named Mary Jane on board?
She's synthesizing better weed, okay?
Building better weed.
Weyland-Yutani building better weed.
Weyland-Yutani.
Let's see. So how about the colony? Is there anything that people would want to take care of in Devil's Peak before you would have your ship ready to leave?
Alright guys, what do you say? One last hoorah with harassing Bob?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. I've already got my briefcase moved on, so yeah, just harassing Bob's all I need.
By the way, Alina at the House of Pleasures would now proposition you all, saying since you no longer are administrative staff here, you're welcome to partake of my House of Pleasures if you desire.
Partake.
Just ignore it.
It's only $500 an hour.
Oh, what? Yeah, we have Hannah.
We're good. We have Hannah.
That's almost a third of my salary, jeez. That's highway robbery.
People actually pay that much for it?
Hana goes up to Zoe. Are you interested? I normally do not have female owners, but I am well aware of the methodology that is involved with the female form.
Yeah, that's very acknowledgeable of you. No thanks. But maybe, I don't know. Let's go to Rob first and Bob.
Story.
Hana just goes back. Most confusing.
So when you enter Robert's general supply store, you would notice that there's like sheets on a lot of the shelves. He's kind of in the corner, just like throwing stuff in a box, it looks like, and he's whistling some happy tune to himself.
Oh no, he's moving too.
So when you come in, he'd look up and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, why are you all packing up?
Oh, well, you guys are giving me transit to Eamon's Hearth. I finally get to leave the
no.
devil's
Holy
playground.
shit.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll meet you again then.
Yes. I mean, thankfully, it's just a quick cryo trip, and then wake up and get off, and I never have to be called Robert again. And he glares at you, because you were the one who hounded him the most with it.
By the way, which ship are you gonna take?
Why, it's you, of course. Did Lista Evans not explain that to you, that you'd have a passenger on the first part of the trip?
Oh, she didn't mention that. She left that out.
Sneaky bastard.
Well, I've already paid my fare, so you have to take me at this point.
Oh,
I'll
of
stay out
course.
of your hair. I understand it's your guys'
Yeah,
ship.
you.
I'm just a passenger.
I shake my head and okay, welcome aboard then.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, feel free to load your stuff on when you can.
Oh no, this stuff's staying. Just this trunk. I believe you all have an android who can load this for me, correct?
Our android. I don't know, you have to ask her if she's willing.
Well, I mean, isn't it customary for a ship that's shuttling people to and fro to be polite and load their luggage for them?
I'll just point Hannah. You gotta ask her, buddy.
Well, come on. I expect you to take my luggage aboard your ship.
That is not part of my directives. However, if Adam orders me to, I will.
As everybody turns and looks at Adam.
Turns and looks at me.
It's like that scene in Dog Soldiers, like, what? You what? He's just sitting there
Well,
completely out of it.
Yeah, we have another passenger, Captain.
God damn it!
Yep. Can't believe they did us like this.
I'm sure Sean can believe it.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So how about it, Adam? Are you gonna have Hannah help Bob with his stuff?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to tell her, but I just need to I just need one thing from you. I just need to know what kind of identification that Hannah should refer to you by. So would you mind telling her name, telling her your name?
Yes, it's Bob Levine.
bottle of bean. I don't think Hannah has any record on a bottle of bean. I
I can
look at these
hardly hear you.
existing member staff, and I look at Hannah and I wink. That's not the name I have on record.
Oh, and what name do you have on record then? And he looks like he's getting visibly angry at this point.
Oh, that is correct. He is Robert.
That's it. That's the one. Okay, that's good. Hannah, would you kind of take Robert's luggage to the ship with him? We don't want to be rude now, do we?
And
Great.
you would
She'll
hear him
go
grumble
in.
something about, sorry, sons of bitches, can't wait till I'm done with them.
You seem to be rather distressed.
Look, I'll take my
Can I
own
have a
damn luggage,
massage?
okay? Just tell me where to stow it, and he'll pick up the trunk and start walking.
Given your current disposition, may I suggest using Alina's House of Pleasures?
Oh no, you won't see me partaking of sin like that.
Sin.
Wow.
That's so noble.
And he'll, yeah, drag his luggage. Definitely looks like he's struggling with it, but he's managing slowly to drag it towards the landing pad.
Odd. It's highly illogical. He already had a method of not having to carry it himself. I am far stronger than him. Yet he chooses to do it himself.
Maybe the luggage is big. The luggage is big, but I'd say it's almost as big as his pride at the moment. Don't worry, he'll
Pride.
be fine. Don't worry, he'll be fine. Well, now that we've done that last final little hoorah, I say let's get back to the ship. Make sure everything's in order.
If he attempts to harm you, I will hurt him.
Oh, what that guy? He wouldn't hurt my life.
Alright. Is there anything you need me to carry for you, Adam?
No, it's already on the ship.
Very well, then. Hannah walks over to Zoe. You need assistance with your cultivators, correct?
What? Can you repeat?
You need assistance with your cultivation, correct?
Yes.
What would you like moved?
I don't really have a big luggage, but I can use some help with my freshly planted weeds.
All right. She'll just take them and like carry them like they're nothing.
Thank you.
Of course. If there's anything else, feel free to ask. And then she'll just, walk
Alright.
and, stow it away before rejoining you guys.
Alright, I guess we're done with not done yet, but
But
We're
done
done with
harassing him in
Robert.
this instance. Alright, and I added the ship fuel thing as a handout. I'll make it prettier at some point, just like the prism one. I'll make look nicer. And those are, if you need them, in the vehicles folder. All right. So as everything gets loaded and prepared, the weather report comes across, and there's a massive dust storm brewing and blowing in from
Title drop.
the west.
Alright, let's
And the repairs would be ready at this point, of course. However, as the storm comes in, it would make it very difficult to navigate up out of the atmosphere, as the winds are up to about 75-mile-an-hour gusts.
Oh, how hard
And
is it? You just hold down the
throwing,
spacebar.
just throwing sand and silt everywhere. So the question is, would you try to force Sorensen to take off in this, or wait it out?
Tough call.
I mean, if Sorensen's here, he would say no problem.
Yeah, that's true.
Should I roll for him to pilot this up?
Yeah. And he can push twice, I think.
Yeah, because he's
Oh, yeah.
reckless.
Yep. Push any skill based on agility twice. Alright, piloting. And let me check. Does he get any other bonuses to piloting? Nope. Okay. Not that I see anyway. Because he doesn't have the whole, you know this ship like the back of your hands. But I foresee that becoming a talent now that he has a ship to know like the back of his hands.
Sorry, did you make the roll?
I have not yet. I'm checking to make sure that, yeah. So basically, yeah, because it's a difficult takeoff. Let's see how he does.
He doesn't.
Oh, he does it! Even with a -3
Nice.
modifier, which basically
Wow.
cancels out his piloting. He actually pulls it off. And Sorensen style, I'm sure he's going to show off.
Yeah.
So, lifts off from the pad, the wind grabs the ship, and instead of letting it seem like it's jostling it, he just quickly flips the ship into that direction, and it uses that to help accelerate up and away from Devil's Peak and into the atmosphere. As you all break into space, low orbit, you can look down through the ports and the viewports and everything and see just this dust storm wrapping around Devil's Peak below. And basically you lose sight of the colony itself as you leave this giant dust ball.
Just asking.
I can't hear anything you're saying.
Yeah.
You're so bad on mic this session, Cole.
You know what's true? I'm just.
Yeah, maybe type it into Roll20 or something.
Yeah.
Because every now and then you're nice and clear, and then it just like cuts out super bad.
Where does Bob sleeps?
Yeah, you would shove him in cryo, right? Like, all right, go to cryo.
That would be
Yeah.
best.
Passengers must.
Why does it always try to make them so big? Shrink, Bob, shrink. That looks about the right size. Right there. Okay. I don't know, maybe he's hanging out in the galley for takeoff. Up to you guys. Do you want to end now so that we can continue with the interesting events for FTL? I mean, we could set up the whole, like, making our way. Did you decide if you're stopping at Anchor Point or just going straight to Amos?
We're going to Anchor Point.
Anchor Point. You're like, nope, Anchor Point.
Well, I mean, Sorensen, you know, you're saying it's like, what harm can come out of it? And I was like, well, it was my idea in the first place, so that alone should tell you no harm can come out of it.
Alright. I'm gonna give our power supply for fuel to Sorensen and roll it for him.
So just say we're calling it a session now? Or...
Oh wow, you guys just lost 2 fuel.
What the fuck? Oh, good thing we were going to Anchor Point.
Well, I mean, you were supposed to fuel up at Amon's Hearth, which would have gotten you halfway.
Well. Oh.
So, yeah, if you put in the coordinates, Anchor Point, let's see, you've got the FTL of 10. Let's go back to our little chart here. So, yeah, if we're going to Anchor Point instead. Oh, I need the little measury thing. So, Anchor Point is 1.4 parsecs, so that's only like 13 days. 14 days, basically. So 2-week trip. So the question is, do you all actually go into cryo for 2 weeks and use up the, all of the stuff for that?
Well, I
Or do
didn't
you
think it takes
just deal
stuff.
with it?
I'm going into cryo.
You're like, I'm sleeping.
Man, fuck that shit.
Zoe, do you require weed?
Do you require?
Um,
Clearly.
No. We actually use it. I mean, we don't have a large amount of it, so we use it on sometimes on someone else if needed. And yeah, I'm gonna save it.
Alright, so everybody's going into cryo except for Hannah, we would decide would stay awake to work
Yep.
on stuff.
Yep.
Does anybody remember which page has that crap on it of how often you have to do the maintenance stuff? You could always overcharge the engines to go faster.
Yeah, ludicrous speed, no.
You're like, nope, we just got this thing flying and fixed. We're not gonna wreck it. Regular maintenance every week. All right, so since it's gonna take 2 weeks, that'll be 4 rolls, 2 heavy machinery and 2 comtechs.
Heavy machinery. So, are there any bonuses I get for the ship, or just tools?
Probably just the tools, I guess. The maintenance jack, I would say, is about all you would need. I don't think anything would require a. Hey, there's your first one. All right.
Hey, nice.
Oh, sweet, nice. You want to save that for later, or?
I guess save that for the next time. Or how does that work with it? Because, I mean, if I make it so I don't have to repeat the same event over again, that does seem a little overpowered.
I would say it's only like the very next time you wouldn't have to roll. So
Yeah, I'll
like,
do it.
if you take that every, time you put that into it, it's specifically for the weekly maintenance, it gets rid of one of those that you would normally need to make.
Actually, what's Mother's Comtech?
Oh, on this, let's see, we've got a 6,000. What is her comtech? She's in gear, right? Other equipment, computer mainframe. A Mother 6,000 gives you comtech 5.
Okay, and then I'm gonna help her with my tools as well. So that's plus. So do her +4.
Mother +4.
Yeah.
All right, let me rename my thing here. And it was a contact 5. Hey, look at that. That's what I have. All right, +4 you said?
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right.
Oh, wow.
So we'll assume that goes into the next couple of weekly contact maintenances, yeah?
Yeah, that's. Do another one again, just to see if we could get extra
Just
even more.
stack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 more. All right.
Oh.
So that
Nice,
means
so that's
for
4.
like your other trips, you might not need to do contacts at all.
Oh my.
That's
She's
good.
repaired. She's running great. She's happy. She does notify you that Anchor Point is not the recommended course handed out by the itinerary provided to her by Weyland-Yutani. Are you certain that you want to make this alteration in the itinerary?
Yes.
All right. And then, Hannah, you previously were hooked up to Apollo on Devil's Peak. Do you want to do your own special contact to see if you can do similar for the Mother on this ship?
Yeah, so that will be me +3.
All
Yes.
right. So you can, remotely talk to her is the idea?
Yeah.
You get a Wi-Fi connection to mommy.
Yes, well, it's like it's the Ash thing. Like, it can open and close the doors, operate things.
Gotcha. All right,
Yeah.
so you're wired up with mother.
Lock Ripley in the room, then throw her around and try to stuff a magazine down her throat. The usual things.
Cutscene's coming with Bob, right?
Yeah, and then Hana will oversee. She'll do the whole hand over the glass.
All right, so you are wired in. The ship runs smoothly. However, where the reactor has just been repaired and everything, and it unfortunately just sucks a ton of the fuel reserves getting started and working full speed again. Or not a ton of them, but 2/5 of your fuel reserves, which definitely means that you'll need to refuel either at Anchor Point or at Amon's Hearth.
Yes, and Hana will maintain the marijuana patch.
Aw, you're so sweet. You'll keep Zoe's weed alive. That's a
Yes.
survival rule. So don't kill her pot. I don't know if she'd be happy with you if she wakes up in 2 weeks and you killed her plants.
In that case, then I'm just gonna put in the storage. I have only
Like, I'll stick them in the fridge.
Yeah.
Not in the microwave afterwards.
All right, so Hannah, I assume you awaken everybody as you arrive into the space around Anchor Point.
Yes, whatever the considered appropriate time is by standard space travel operation procedures.
I don't know, how far out would you want Hannah to drop you out of FTL? Or I guess it would have been whatever Sorensen plugged into the autopilot. John?
What?
What time frame distance do you want to drop out of FTL to Anchor Point? Like a day, like a couple hours?
Couple hours. As long as I'm not going fast enough to the point where I plow through the whole fucking thing. I'm serious. I don't want to repeat. I just got off Devil's Peak. I don't want to go back there.
Congratulations, you wrecked another ship now.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as you would drop out, probably I'd say a shift away, give you time to wake up, eat, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hana will prep breakfast for everyone.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah, it's like, somebody's like, hey, what are all those tally marks in your plasma rifle? Kills? No, ships are wrecked.
Good morning, everyone. Even though technically we're not a planet and does have morning. The kitchen does not necessarily have a great selection of material. However, I was able to make up some margarine using milk, and I've made up some cornbread.
Yay,
Nice.
cornbread.
Oh, hell yeah!
What's the true hero of the alien universe? Cornbread.
Along with the bug juice, and of course, beer, should you so need it.
If you need beer in the morning. Welcome from hypersleep. Have a beer.
I don't have a stress. I do have a stress. Did we relieve stress because we were,
Oh yeah, absolutely. You'd be back to 0 at this point. Yep. Everybody's stress can fade away.
There was some excessive usage of fuel due to the system starting up. However, I was able to make it so that the remainder of the trip did not expend very much. Every format the computer system be more efficient. Should not need maintenance for a greater extended period of time. No major events that I'm aware of on the way over.
Nope, no major events.
And I have linked with this ship. If you need to communicate with Mother in a fast way, you can do it through me.
Good.
All right, and then Anchor Point Station. It's actually a fairly large station, much bigger than even Sevastopol was. As you would bring it up on, you know, the viewports and everything to see it out there. It's very large. It's got quite a few different ships docked to it. It's got 3 different docking layers. So there's like a lower, a middle, and an upper docking platform that all have different ships docked to it. Lots of traffic around this. You actually see different satellites and sensor drones and stuff flying around near it. This is supposed to be the safe haven between, you know, the frontier and the outer rim. So it's a very busy, very populated place right now. And of course, as you approach closer, you get a call in. Weyland-Yutani vessel, please identify yourself and your purpose.
I mean, I take it I'm the one answering the call.
I assume it would be you. You're the captain,
yeah,
right?
That is true. So I was like, this is Captain Sean Bravo, arriving from, what was the name of the
Devil's
planet?
Peak?
Devil's Peak? No, not Devil's Peak. I'm talking about the name of the planet it was on, but I guess we'll
Oh,
just
the
say
planet itself?
Yeah, but
Let's
I'll
see.
say it's like, this is Captain Sean Bravo arriving from Devil's Peak, requesting permission to dock with Anchor Point Station, over.
It was NN3325, by the way.
Okay.
Is the number system for it.
Yeah.
Roger that. Please state ship's purpose.
We were just
Business or pleasure?
a little bit of both.
Roger
Over.
that. Sending over coordinates for docking on lower docking clamp. You'll be docking at Bay C13, please. Keep in mind that Anchor Point is a no weapon zone. Please leave all firearms on your ship while you are visiting and maintain the peace. Otherwise, welcome to Anchor Point.
Copy that. Out.
Over and out.
Just a side note, over and out is contradictory to itself.
Right, because it's like over and out. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you would just say
Out.
Out in that case.
Yeah.
So.
All right, and then we would need good old Sorensen, unless Captain wants to try.
No.
No. I love it. You're just like, no, no way.
No.
Did you say you do have a piloting? You do, so I'll have you help though. That'll
Yeah,
be
I do have a
+1
I
at
want
least.
this roll to fail so badly now.
Ooh, he gets 1 success needed to properly dock this thing.
Oh.
All right, which airlock do you want me to use? Port or starboard when he docks up?
I don't know.
Does it matter?
Not really, I guess. I mean, I guess dock port.
Okay, dock port side.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. All right, so yeah, this airlock here.
What exactly are we doing here again? I was busy trying to fix my mic when this decision was made.
Well, I thought we were gonna, just check this place out for, weapons and upgrades and supplies and stuff.
Oh yeah, because the other place would just be refueling.
Well, there was no guarantee that the other place would be more than a refueling station, but Anchor Point is like the big super mall of the frontier, so I figured that that
Okay.
would probably be a better place to get like better weapons and like more advanced supplies and the likes of that.
All right. I see.
And then also they could have ship upgrades. I don't know. I mean, not like we necessarily need any, but well, we could get what was the where the hell was the okay, so fuel. All right, so let me check the modules or whatever the hell it is. Upgrades. So, overpowered thrusters. Okay, the thrusters doesn't do anything for faster than light.
No, it just makes it for maneuverability.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot to include that in his piloting role.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe. Does this have thrusters? Yeah, it would have a +1 to thrusters, so he would have gotten that too. So I'll run one more base dice and see if he would have gotten a stun for that.
Alright.
So one
armor.
base dice.
Oh, you can improve the armor on the ship.
Nope.
I mainly just tactical nuke. No.
You don't have the size for that though.
We don't even have the money for that.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey.
Yeah, seriously.
What are they? 50 million?
Yeah, $50
and a
million
missile is
in
1
each
million.
use. Yeah, it's crazy. And we can't get Sea Whiz, but we already have sensor drones, so. But what was I? Oh, gear. Other equipment. I wanted to see if I could get like some, buy some stuff to improve my skills. Or maybe I don't know.
So like for rolls and stuff.
Yeah, to like stuff that improves like Comtech and the likes of that.
Well, I mean, Hannah's already got what, electronics tools and a SIGS and diagnostic.
Oh, yeah. I know, but Hannah can't push.
Well, she can lend you her
Yeah.
tools.
So,
I know you're speaking, but I don't know what you said.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe move the mic closer to your mouth again.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, you could get the uplink terminal you were talking about, only 9K.
The PR.
PR puts are that expensive?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize they cost that much.
Well, the problem is I would need some.
That's why I was making sure I had my salary before I.
Problem is that I would need Comtech boosting stuff, and my Comtech is crap, so I wouldn't be.
I mean, I could always buy it. I've got
Yeah.
good contact.
Yeah, you buy it.
Oh yeah, and it's been 2 weeks, so everybody's gotten paid their new Weyland-Yutani wages.
Yeah, $6,000.
$3,200.
It's just double the.
Yep, double what it was.
So where is
2,600.
And by the way, as Hannah mentioned, the galley on this doesn't have like a very decent supply stack in it right now.
What do you mean?
I mean, it has like coffee and maybe some powdered eggs and stuff, but otherwise it's not a lot of good food.
Ugh. Okay.
Well,
So if you want good food, that will cost money.
Yeah.
No, we do live on a steady diet of cornbread and margarine, so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem.
Cornbread, margarine, and coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yep.
A lot of coffee.
I mean, you can if you want to, yeah.
I'll have that. Just sweet. Another pilot.
Would it be possible for me to like go to like a weapons vendor and have them like stock the ship with like a small armory for missions to surfaces of planets?
So if you go ask, you would immediately be asked to show your weapons handling permit.
Well, I mean, I was already handling a fucking plasma rifle, so you would think that I would have weapons.
But they're asking for permits that state that you are authorized to
Well, let me
purchase
manipulate them.
weapons.
I'm going to do a manipulation roll. And pushing it. Oh, fuck. Well, I still succeeded. Oh, I got to roll panic.
Well, they gotta do an opposed, so.
Yeah, true.
But there's a decent chance.
You just had to say something.
So,
hold on,
no, they are not willing.
Well, how am I supposed to get...
They refuse to put themselves at risk by selling you weapons where you don't have a permit. However, you are encouraged to go talk to the colonial marshals to apply for one.
All right. At least there's an option. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to fetch weapons. I suppose somebody can go get, like, fuel for the ship, I guess. And then, if you guys want food, we can buy some food.
And keep in mind, fuel is 100K per power source.
Feel.
So, the marshal. PR put is Comtech. And piloting is... let me check what it says about the old PR put.
Let's see.
It
Hana.
says with the right skills, access codes, and contact role, you can use a PR put to patch into a colony uplink tower. Would you also be Comtech to pilot the ship from the terminal?
No, it just says Comtech. So, and that's how it's been ruled in the past. The way I've seen it and used it, it's just Comtech.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hana will spend 50K to get a power loader.
Ooh, getting a power loader for the ship. All right. Half your bonus gone right there, or half of Adam's bonus, I guess.
You're spending your boss's money.
You want your property to have property that makes it so you can do stuff better, right?
Yep, let me deduct that.
You sound a little better right now, by the way.
I do?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'll keep typing important stuff just in case.
Okay. But I definitely heard every word you said that time.
How rare.
I know, usually that's Hannah.
Okay, so at least now with the PR put, we've got a Comtech piloting option, should we need it.
Yeah. That is true. So that you can remote control it.
Mm-hmm.
What about Zoe or Sean? I guess Zoe, what would you be doing here at Anchor Point, if anything?
I guess I'll stay on the ship for now.
Tend to your plants?
Yeah, taking care of my plant. Make
Alright,
sure
well, you
Bob
give me
doesn't...
your survival roll.
Sure.
Well, you guys don't even have to wake Bob up. You can leave him in cryo until you get to Ammon's
Yeah, I'll
Earth.
just leave him in cryo.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like your plants are doing great. They're surviving here in space. Hannah did not destroy them while you were sleeping. So, Sean, you said you were gonna head over to talk to the marshals?
Yep.
All right, so yeah, you get to the little marshal's kiosk station, and there's just somebody kind of sitting there behind a little reception desk, and she would look up and adjust her glass, say, "Morning, how can I help you?"
So Sean's like, well, my crew and I are kind of in need of some firearms, and I'm here to collect a permit.
Oh, yes, let's see. She taps some things, and you hear this dot matrix printer to the side start printing stuff. She gets up, walks over, and rips off the paper and hands it to you and says, "Please fill this out, sir."
All right.
And as you look at it, it basically asks for name, information, background type stuff, asking if you've ever been committed of any crime.
Oh, fuck.
It's asking, and then it says that there's like a 30-day wait period.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm still gonna, fill it out.
Okay. What are you gonna put for the have you ever been convicted of a crime?
Awkward.
Hold on a sec.
Awkward, I love it. So it's just like awkward.
I'm going to, what, my conscience is guiding me to admit that, I was involved in a docking accident.
There you go. I mean, the truth in this instance is probably better than omitting it, because then they'd be like, "Oh, he said no, and obviously there was something." All right, so you'll like check that and say there was a docking accident.
Yeah, I'm going to be kind of cryptic about it. Say like I was involved in the docking accident. I am by no means going to say I was drunk and high and ran the ship into a station.
I was on a bunch of illicit drugs behind the helm. All right, so you fill it out and hand it in.
Yep.
And she'll smile and kindly remind you that they'll process the paperwork, and you should have your answer in 30 days of whether it's approved or not. And is there anything else I can help you with?
Nothing really. Have a good day.
Well, you have a great day yourself, sir. Would Sorensen want to do anything here?
I don't know.
I don't either.
We
Or
can
would he
get
be
him to
just
get some-
familiarizing himself with the new ship, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I need to actually update Bolt's info for him. Because he would have gotten signed on too. With y'all.
So, I mean, am I able to at least buy some body armor, like M3 armor?
Yeah, that you would be able to purchase. Some
Alright,
M3.
then I'm going to buy it. M3 armor is $1,200 if memory serves.
Let's see. I'm near there.
Yes, it
and
is.
Armor, suits and armor. M3 personnel. Yeah,
Although the ape
1200.
suit could be better, or even the eco suit. I'm not sure which.
Depends. Are you wanting an air supply or not? Because the M3 personnel does not have air supply,
Yeah, I
but it's
know
got
that.
good armor.
I know it's got the best armor. The Mark 35 is kind of midway, and the eco suit has armor and the best air supply, and the ape suit has a shitty armor, shitty air supply, but good survival. So honestly, in saying that, I said I'm probably going to buy like an eco suit. So mine it. So eco. But actually, I'll buy an eco, and then I'm also going to buy an M3. So.
Okay.
So hold on. So that's 31,200.
And who was buying the fuel for the ship? That's 200,000 to get back to full fuel supply. Or you don't have to fuel up here and wait and see if you need more before you get to Eamon's Hearth.
So where's...
Can we like pay together? I think.
I imagine you would want to.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm gonna wear my M3 armor.
Just gonna wear your armor everywhere. You're like,
Well,
yeah, look at
I
me.
no longer need to not wear it in the desert. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my other suits on the ship and then just change it them when needed. So if it's like, oh, you need to do EVA, it's like, all right, I'll get into my eco. Because the best part about the eco is that you don't have to worry about drifting off into space because the eco has built-in thrusters.
Yeah, that means that there's just the, probably piloting,
No,
I
no
imagine.
piloting.
I'd say would be mobility. There.
Oh, yeah,
It
it'd be
doesn't-
mobility.
It doesn't say that though.
Well, I mean, when you're doing anything in 0G, it's mobility.
I know, but you can't drift off into space because it has built-in thrusters.
But they're not automated. You still have to tell them which way to send you.
Yeah, no, you just shout to infinity and beyond, you raise your fist, and then anybody can do it.
That's not flying. That's falling with style.
Oh, it's like here. Oh, it's glorious.
All right, so yeah, how are you guys divvying up the fuel costs?
I'll pay some of it. I got 100,000.
Moments and stuff.
So
So let's see, Adam spent half of his. If Zoe, Sorensen, Bolt, and Sean all chip in, that'd be what, 50K each from their bonus?
yeah, I guess
Fine
so.
for me.
All right. So minus 50K for all y'all, and you'll be back to full fuel. And is there anything else you want to do at Anchor Point before you would head out? What about you, Adam? Anything you would want to look into or take
No,
care
I
of?
got the PR put. I should be all good.
Okay.
The power loader, get that all loaded up on the prism.
Yep,
But yeah, that should be all.
I'll have to make a little picture and add a power loader in here, in the vehicle bay.
All right. So, do I need to do any more rolls for the way there, or?
So let me roll the ship's power supply for leaving. And, oh my gosh, down again. But that makes sense. This is a longer leg trip as you make your way from Anchor Point to Eamon's Hearth, which is here. So let's see, you've already gone, where's my little measury? So from Anchor Point to here is 4 parsecs. That would be 40 days to do this part of the trip, unless you want to try to overload the engines to go faster.
All right. So I do I do a couple heavy machineries.
Yeah, so 40 divided by 7, that's what, 5 weeks basically.
All right. Then.
So you only need to do 4 then, because you get a free one from earlier.
Or so using the power loader and things, they'll be +4.
What's your heavy machinery? Like the stat?
For Hannah?
Yeah.
Like 10 dice or something, isn't it?
No, I mean like the actual skill.
Oh, I don't know. What's your heavy machinery?
For heavy machineries 2. I know. It's a requirement of 2.
Yeah, well, that's just.
Oh,
curious,
yeah. Yep, you've got the minimum to
Okay.
use it.
Holy balls! How did you
Jeez.
roll? Oh, never mind. I
Because
forgot.
of the Power
Yeah,
loader.
Yeah. Well, no, I forgot.
Power-
I forgot they had to do it twice because of 2 different stages of maintenance or whatever it is.
Well, yeah, because it's once every week, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be a
that's what I meant.
40-day
Because
trip.
I was like,
Yeah.
well, why the hell did you roll twice? Because you can't push. But
Well, because 1 was free, so there were 4 left, and then you got the first week, which would give you 2 more, so you would have to roll 1 more, which gave you another 2 times you don't have to do it.
Yeah, I'll put one of those into supercharging the engines then. Or
Oh, okay. All right. So you're gonna get there faster then.
yeah.
All right, let me read about that real quick. Because there was some extra info on that.
Or what else can I do to the what else can I do to the ship with extra successes?
So you can heavy machinery. The FTL is decreased by 1 step for 1 week. So you went from 10 to 9. If the roll fails, there's a reactor leak, but you didn't fail. And then, yeah, it's all about if you blow up the ship trying to overcharge it. You can only overcharge it once per week. So yeah, you get there a couple days earlier, basically. But that's less time in cryo, and less time of you trying to entertain yourself all alone. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not sure what other ones would apply for heavy machinery when you're doing this kind of thing, though. Because normally it's like a later related roll. Like we said, the exact situation is you just get to skip it the next time, not permanently. You can do it half the usual time. I don't know if that really applies because no matter what, you have to do it every week. You
Yeah.
could break it permanently.
I don't know why. Yeah, and I'm just going like I don't think that they would. I mean, what could I go? I don't have to do these repair rolls again. I just automatically take care of everything. I think that's maybe a little too much.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it lets you skip it the next time, not every single time after that.
Yeah. So
So
okay,
that's
but
why
that
you
was-
only needed the 2 instead of like, all 5 of them.
yeah. So yeah, it was 5, and then we had the one from the thing. So yeah. Okay, yeah, that's 4, and then just we'll do the 2 soups on the thing. Yeah. So
Okay.
extra step to soup the engine on both those. There, that works.
Okay, awesome. All right, so that'll get us to Eamon's Hearth, and if everybody's okay, that's where we'll wrap up this session. And then next time we'll get to find out what happens there.
all right.
I guess I'll have to plug in stuff for Sorensen because he'll have gotten some of these experience points.
Yeah.
Because he
Well,
was
you
here
got-
for most of it.
Yeah. Well, I'll read off the things as per usual. So let me pull up the album of favorites. Okay, so the point for participation.
Yep.
You mark that one down. Did you risk or sacrifice something for your agenda? I got a lot of money, so yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't.
By the way, Adam, speaking of agendas, I'm pretty sure you have to change yours now.
I think I need to change mine
Well,
too.
mine stays consistent, of course.
I know. Some people had theirs specific to
To being on double
to
speed.
the planet, so they'll need to change theirs.
So, so
I don't think anybody had to risk their life at all.
I thought it was like helping your buddy, not necessarily risking their life. But so
But like
no.
achieving your agenda.
Yeah, well that's definitely challenge or stand up to your rival. No,
I think Hana took
Actually,
some
no.
risks for Adam.
I complimented my rival.
Ah!
I stood up to him, to Sean. So
Oh, what? When?
Yeah, when did you stand up to Sean?
I thought it was like all those things against you. Okay, never mind then on that.
That was all to Adam, though. It wasn't to Sean directly.
Conflict-free session, at least in the party.
It's did you stand up to them, not did you talk trash behind their back.
So,
Or
Okay.
stand up to
did you
Robert.
make a panic roll? I did.
Everybody's rival is Robert.
Yeah, I think you're the only one who made a panic roll.
No, yeah.
I made a
Pretty
panic. No, I
mellow
made,
session.
I made
Oh,
one
there you go.
too.
So yeah, two people get that one.
Did you overcome a dangerous event? This is the first session I've ever played where we didn't.
Yep,
It's
no
pretty
dangerous
smooth.
events in this one.
Did you make a
Significant
significant
discovery or revelation.
Yeah, I found out that brother is actually like working. With
Yeah, that would be one for everybody.
Yeah, he's got a hand up Lissa's ass and playing her like a puppet. Or like a
I
sock puppet.
feel like we'll meet him soon.
So that's a discovery. Did you perform an extraordinary action of some kind?
Yeah, Hana did definitely.
No.
Sorensen took
no, never
off in
mind.
a massive dust storm.
Yeah.
I got Robert to admit that to admit he called himself Robert.
Did I do anything extraordinary?
Trying to think.
Oh, the observation roll maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely had that great observation roll where you're like, nope, this is brother. Like,
Yeah.
this is not some dude named Walter. This is the asshole
Yeah.
who's been messing with us.
Yeah, we also got paid, so
And everybody got paid.
a lot of money too, so
Mhm.
that ties back to my
Yeah,
dad.
but it went really fast into fuel.
Oh my god, yeah. So hold on, what is so experience was I'm going to up I can't up my manipulation again. Fuck.
Are you at max 5?
Max 5, yeah.
That's when you buy like the tape cassettes and crap.
Who has piloting? Like of our
Sorensen had
current group.
piloting.
No, I'm not talking about Sorensen. I'm talking about like if he was out of commission, who would be backup pilot?
Adam? Maybe? I don't think anybody else is a pilot.
Yeah,
Would you want me to get piloting? Because I have 7 agility, so.
The only thing I could do backup for piloting is just remote pilot it from the PR put.
Yeah.
I'll sit in the pilot seat and use the remote PR put.
Here, don't worry, guys. I'll sit in the pilot seat and remote control with Microsoft Flight Simulator.
You're like, it's a video game now. It's not actually flying.
Yeah.
Just
I
save
can
the
do
video
this.
game. Save the video game.
I'm going to up my observation, I guess, because I had a point at 1, so now it's 2. So
Is anybody going for any talents that wants to roll them now?
I'm gonna try and get cunning so I can double push wits rolls.
Let's see, I have 1 to spend. So, let's see, should I get heavy machinery up, or...
Damn it. Alright, guys, well, I got work to prepare for, so I'm gonna hop off.
Alright, see you, man.
Alright.
Yeah,
Great
I'll
playing,
I'll
great
get
playing
my-
with y'all. See you around.
Yeah,
Sorry my math
later.
wasn't too good this time. But, yeah, I'll see you guys
Hopefully we
around.
figure it out for next time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, actually, you know what? I will get I'll get tough.
There you go. Be even harder to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have tough? I think I might. I don't know. I have. Yeah, I do have tough. God, I have so many talents.
Oh, can you train me in it then?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh yeah, I have tough too.
So, there you go. You got tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Zoe, you took tough when you almost died that
Yeah,
one time.
Yeah.
Your health is
Jeez.
so low.
That was like the armor didn't do shit for me.
Okay, now Hana is as durable as you can possibly get.
Like 10.
Yeah, has 10
Oh.
HP,
Jesus.
Good.
5 armor, 8 from being a roughneck.
You're literally a shield.
Yeah.
That's basically what I built like character wise for her, is that she's the bodyguard talent is basically literally what I'm aiming for, is that she's going to take the hits for everyone.
Well, it sounds like I need to start getting some more combat in here, because
Oh,
Sean
no.
apparently needs weapons, and Hannah can take a beating.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean,
What?
Sean may be.
Hana already meleeed a Neomorph pretty well.
Yeah. I tried to rip your arms off multiple times
Yeah.
and failed.
Yeah. And then she stabbed it.
I mean, Sean, I'm more or less just in search of. Oh, you know what? Can I cancel out my decision for observation and try to roll a talent?
I suppose.
All right, thank you. All right, so my wits is 3. Base
Yeah.
dice.
I think next
no.
I might just get specialization power loader. So if
Oh
ever comes
my god.
We're going back to that route again.
In terms of, it is crazy how many talents I have. It's so funny, but
1, 2.
just trying to get weapon specialist so I can spec in the laser pistols.
You and your laser pistols. Alright, well thanks everybody. Sorry it was kind of a more mellow session.
The
It's
way
just
you were
the,
hyping up, I thought that everything was gonna go to shit, like
Yeah,
hardcore.
really. It's just
Oh,
mean, it was
things are coming. Things are coming.
pretty significant, though, the fact that we're actually off Devil's Peak.
Yep. You're in
It was
control of a
faster
ship.
than I
Yep.
expected.
And I'm not going to crash this one.
Yeah.
Nope.